All right, next up we've got a new O-stop Hell design from Bestech, a new fixed blade in fact from them. This is called the Hedron, and these come in just under $100. Now there's also a few different versions of this. All the other versions we have come with a stone-washed blade, but this particular one has a black stone-wash and orange G10 handles, but those stone-washed options have some other G10 color options if you don't want something quite so vibrant as this orange is. Now what's nice about this blade is it offers a lot in a very compact footprint, not just in the blade length, which is just under 4 inches, but pretty thin handle scales for an ostensibly outdoors knife too. But it's going to work well in those outdoor scenarios. This would be, especially with the orange, a great hunting knife, but a great camp knife overall that's not going to load down your belt with too much extra gear. And then especially if you have smaller hands, obviously my hands are a little bit bigger than average, but your smaller hands especially are going to have a nice grip on this Hedron design. But those same thinner scales are also going to make it transition well to EDC uses or other just utility uses. So it has a lot of kind of crossover appeal because those handles are very nimble in the hand. You're going to be able to manipulate them very easily. It's even got a nice hidden lanyard point here at the back, so you could accessorize that, maybe add a bead or a lanyard to help you pull it out if you want, or if you have really big bare paws of hands, it could always give you a little bit of extra handle length. But I've got a pretty good amount of length here just as it is. But back to that blade a second. Really good all-around profile, as long as you're okay with this amount of belly. Great hunting knife, great slicer, food prep, and just kind of utility stuff. Nice high flat grind and thin enough blade stock. I'm looking at it here, we're probably about 3/32 of an inch thick, so not super beefy, just a really great slicer. Now as for the sheath, you've got a nice Kydex piece with its own belt carrier here, which is produced very well. And you can move that around a little bit too. You could carry it horizontal or vertical. But the hole spacings on here, up at the leading or the handle side of them here, is spaced so that you can fit both large and small tech locks if you want a little bit more modularity.